Hi everyone, Canoopsy here. If OnePlus, the company behind the affordable yet still very high-end smartphones, made a laptop-tablet hybrid, this would be it. This is the Eve V, developed by a Finnish startup company called EveTech. They created a Microsoft Surface competitor that is more affordable but doesn't skimp on the major essentials of the computer, and also has the little things too. It isn't just a total direct clone, but was actually developed based on end user and customer input. First, the design. It's all aluminum, it's super sleek, solid, understated, and just generally a very clean design. And the only actual branding on the computer is basically invisible, so it's a very clean overall look. I actually added a set of dbrand skins to the trackpad and the kickstand portion to give it just a bit of a punch overall, and I'm honestly in love with that red and black half and half look. It just looks badass. Link in the description to buy some for yourself. Talking about the tablet portion first, it's not the absolute best tablet form factor ever, as it is kind of heavy and quite thick overall. But the 12-inch 2880 by 1920 touchscreen is truly excellent. It's accurate, it's vibrant, and the touchscreen functionality is very responsive, as you'd probably expect. Propping up that display and the whole tablet itself is the kickstand at the back. It's super strong, even when writing on the screen or tapping with the pen or pushing hard, it stays right in place, it doesn't tip over, or doesn't sink like some cheaper convertible tablets and laptops. It's not the absolute perfect kickstand ever though, as it can be a bit too stiff in some situations, it does creak a bit when opening and closing, the bottom is incredibly sharp and will scrape on a table making terrible sounds. And if you accidentally touch the hinge on the inside of the kickstand, expect to get a bit of grease on your finger as well. But besides all those kind of small negatives, it's a very solid overall kickstand that does the job incredibly well. We've also got ports, and lots of ports. We got 2 USB 3 ports, 1 USB-C port, 1 Thunderbolt 3 port, and a headphone jack. There's also a microSD card slot hidden behind the kickstand. On the topic of hidden stuff, there's also a secret fingerprint scanner built into the power button on this computer. For the keyboard trackpad portion, the same great attention to detail carries over here as well. The overall typing experience is excellent. There's great key travel and tactile feedback, and that multicolor backlighting feature is such a beautiful touch. The trackpad is also incredibly responsive and works very well on this computer. Now, the V isn't the absolute thinnest computer ever, and that's because EveTech actually listened to their fans and just general customers who want better battery life over thinness for no reason. So EveTech actually made the computer a bit thicker to actually incorporate a bigger battery, which is just a super bold, super awesome move from a company. Expect to get through a full regular workday for various lighter usage tasks with ease. Now for me, it lasts pretty much a full day of school usage after I use it for web browsing, occasional video watching on break, typing Google Docs, as well as just some project edits in the Adobe suite. It lasts a full day, no problem. Also inside is your choice from a few specification options. I have the mid-tier 7th generation i5 Y series processor with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, but there's also i7 and M3 models for the processors with less or more RAM. The whole system itself is fanless, so it's pretty much dead quiet, and the exterior does get kind of hot when gaming and doing intensive things, but does cool down quite quickly afterwards. And daily performance on this computer is great, with Chrome browsing, video watching with creative apps that I use often like Illustrator, InDesign, and Photoshop, also great performance. On the gaming side, more graphically intensive games on lower settings play decently on my unit, but just generally less intensive games will be a much better experience. This isn't a gaming machine, of course, but you can always hook up your external GPU to the Thunderbolt 3 port for better graphics performance. This computer also runs a super clean, super bloat-free version of Windows 10, which is refreshing and great to actually have on this computer. So the Eve V doesn't skimp on really anything at all. There's so many awesome touches, so many great choices, but being a new brand, there will be some challenges with this computer. Challenges like some units having some hardware or software problems according to some blog posts, although they are pretty minor overall, they may be annoyances for you as your daily computer. EveTech seems to be pretty much on the ball with helping if issues come up, so for the time being, expect some really great support. Also, the prices are definitely more affordable than the V's main competitor, which is the Surface Pro from Microsoft. If you trust this company and you trust this product, expect to come away with a solid computer experience. You get great service, a great community, and great quality for a cheaper price with the Eve V. Let me know your thoughts on this computer in the comments down below, and thank you for watching.